For thousands of years, humans have ventured across the seas, only to encounter things that defy explanation. Giant tentacles, massive sea creatures, ships vanishing without a trace. Here are 5 deep-sea monsters that just might have been real. Number 1. The Kraken. The Kraken is one of the most well-known mythical creatures described in seafaring legends. This enormous being said to be capable of sinking ships appears in Scandinavian sagas, ancient manuscripts, and even modern stories. The first mention of the Kraken dates back to the 13th century, when Icelandic historian Snorri Sturluson wrote about giant sea creatures. In 1752, Norwegian naturalist Erik Pontoppidan provided a detailed description of the Kraken, claiming it could reach up to a kilometer in size, and that its tentacles were strong enough to drag entire ships into the depths. Sailors from around the world have told tales of giant octopuses attacking vessels. For example, in 1861, the French ship Alecton encountered and shot a massive squid measuring around 10 meters long. In recent decades, scientists have discovered evidence of giant squids reaching lengths of 13 to 15 meters. In 2004, Japanese researchers captured the first ever footage of a live giant squid in its natural habitat. 8 years later, even more stunning footage of this deep-sea creature was filmed. Sailors' tales were probably exaggerated, but that doesn't rule out the possibility of even larger and more aggressive deep-sea creatures that science has yet to discover. The depths of the ocean remain largely unexplored until we can fully study them. The existence of a giant sea monster remains an open question. Number 2. The Bloop. It all started back in 1997, when a team of scientists was conducting research in the Pacific Ocean. One of the hydrophones, placed roughly 5,000 kilometers off the coast of South America, in the waters surrounding Antarctica, picked up a sound that immediately caught their attention. It was incredibly loud, and unlike anything they had ever heard before. The sound didn't match any known source. Whatever created it had to be something massive, far beyond the size of any known marine creature. Based on the acoustic analysis, scientists estimated that the thing behind the sound could be anywhere from 100 to 300 meters long. That's nearly 10 times the size of a blue whale, the largest animal known to science, which can grow up to 30 meters in length. So the question is, how could something so enormous stay hidden from humanity? If the Bloop really exists, it would likely dwell in the darkest, coldest parts of the ocean, places where most life simply can't survive. This theory is supported by the fact that the sound was recorded near deep-sea trenches, regions of the ocean that remain largely unexplored to this day. Its size and lifestyle would make it perfectly suited for the deep sea, and the fact that it was detected at all might have just been a freak accident. Number 3. Titanoboa. In 2009, a team of paleontologists discovered over 180 vertebrae belonging to an unknown creature. What they found was unlike anything ever seen before. The bones were so massive that they were initially believed to be from a dinosaur. It took years before scientists realized they had uncovered the skeleton of the largest snake ever to roam the earth. This creature, named Titanoboa, was over 12 meters, long nearly 4 times the length of today's largest snakes. For comparison, green anacondas can reach up to 5.2 meters, while reticulated pythons typically grow to about 6 to 7 meters. Titanoboa's sheer size suggests it weighed close to a ton more than most modern elephants. Its enormous length and muscular build made it one of the most formidable predators of its time. Its constriction force is estimated to have exceeded 180-200 kilograms per square centimeter, allowing it to take down large prehistoric animals such as crocodiles and giant turtles. Despite its massive size, Titanoboa remained hidden for millions of years. Its fossils were unearthed in the tropical rainforests of Colombia, in areas still largely inaccessible to humans. The discovery not only shattered previous assumptions about the limits of snake size, but also raised new questions about prehistoric ecosystems and how such giants managed to thrive. Number 4. Gran Maha. Some believe it's nothing more than a myth. Others are convinced it's an ancient creature that has survived for millions of years. The earliest mention of Gran Maha comes from the stories of the Taino, the indigenous people of the Caribbean, who spoke of a massive sea spirit, According to their legends, this ancient being could cause devastating floods, alter the course of rivers, and even influence the climate. Centuries later, in the 1500s, a Chilean ship captain reported seeing a giant silhouette in the waters of the Pacific, something that looked like a cross between a whale and a colossal eel, gliding beneath the hull of his vessel. According to the account, the creature was estimated to be between 500 and 700 meters long. That's not just larger than any living creature known to science, it's nearly twice the size of Bloop, the mysterious underwater phenomenon believed to come from a creature between 100 and 300 meters long. Of course, aside from sailor stories and ancient myths, there's no real evidence this monster exists. No photos, no videos, nothing. So it's fair to say, Gran Maha is most likely a product of human imagination. But then again, it might just be one of the last remaining prehistoric giants, still hiding in the shadowy, nearly unreachable depths of the world's oceans. What you choose to believe is entirely up to you. Number 5. Sea Eater. The name Sea Eater first surfaced online in the early 2010s, when eerie, grainy videos began appearing on YouTube, claiming to show evidence of a massive, unidentified sea creature. The creature quickly earned the nickname Sea Eater. In many of the clips, you can hear panicked shouting from witnesses, sudden equipment failures, and strange radio interference, all of which helped build a near-mythical reputation around the alleged predator. According to the most popular legend, the Sea Eater is some kind of prehistoric sea monster that survived extinction, possibly a descendant of the megalodon, or an unknown branch of marine reptiles like the mosasaur. Eyewitnesses described it as a colossal beast, over 30 meters long, with a jaw that could open to a terrifying 120 degrees. Some even claimed it emitted low-frequency sounds, capable of disorienting animals and frying nearby electronics. But skeptics were quick to point out the inconsistencies. Every video of the Sea Eater is either obviously edited or filmed in conditions too poor to make out any reliable details, and no national oceanographic agency has recorded any anomalies or evidence that could support the existence of such a creature. So did it ever really exist? Most likely, no. The Sea Eater is a digital myth, fueled by our fear of the unknown lurking in the deep ocean and skillfully amplified through video editing.